Alright, what do we got here? Chef. Okay. The Tuxedo. 50 Shades of Grey. That's too easy. Too easy. Jupiter Ascending? Come on. It's not even a bad movie, is it? Oh, come on. It's 5.4 out of 10. That's like standard for Hollywood. It's like 2 hours and 7 minutes. Action, sci-fi. And it's got Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum, Sean Bean, for God's sakes. That's 2 B actors and 1 A actor. That's like 2 A actors. So you know what? This really can't be that bad. You know what? I think people are just being way too harsh. So, and well, actually, what am I saying? It's 2017. This is the year for positivity, people. So you know what? I'll see you guys on the other side. Here we go. It was fucking god awful. Jupiter Ascending is an action-adventure sci-fi flick featuring people like Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, and even goddamn Sean Bean. You know what? If I had told just about any adolescent to young adult, even a goddamn mom of 12 would be like, you know what? I'll take my movie, and I mean my fucking kids to that movie. Shh. And I guarantee you, they'll at least enjoy it, right? It's just what movie tickets are like expensive nowadays, right? Well, luckily, with your common courtesy of your monthly subscriptions, it was just added to Netflix. And it's a front pager, ladies and gentlemen. What could go wrong? Well, let's start off with the general consensus of the plot. The main character's name, which I just forgot, I think her name is Jupiter Jones, that's the one, is a Russian-born lady who hates her life. Similar to me right now, because I just can't stand it. Aside from that, you aren't introduced to any central characters until maybe 15 minutes into the movie. You get a nice sob story about, like I said, Jupiter Jones. How fucking familiar is that shit? That's 2 in 1 sentence. I'm really steamed. And then Channing Tatum, who, first of all, looks like, well, actually, his race is a lycant. Okay, look at this. If you thought that shit. You know, for my reviews, I was kind of breaking it down into 4 structures of cinematography, tone, acting, and plot. Well, I just watched this movie and I couldn't tell you any of the 4. Could it be that I'm a rookie reviewer and critique? But it could be, you know what, that's a huge point that I'm maybe aiming towards. But I can also tell you one big point. The movie was trash, and I hope to God none of you watch it. And you know what? Now I think it's starting to ring a bell here, because Jupiter Jones, like I said, stated before, normal civilian, just all of a sudden chosen by God's given hand of a villain named Balsam. That's not it. But it's similar. It's with a B or some bullshit, okay? So him and his 2 like fucking 15,000-year-old brothers and sisters go to kill Jupiter, and Channing Tatum has to save her. That's literally like, you know what, if you were to just read the synopsis and just like a quick overview of the movie, I guarantee you I at least hit some nails on the head there. But let's just skip the plot then, because I honestly, like I said, couldn't do it. I don't think even if you were to watch the movie with Steven fucking Spielberg, you'd be able to get this one. So let's jump right into cinematography, shall we? You know what? I hate to admit it, but the movie itself actually looked okay. Okay? I'm going to say it right now. The CGI in the movie was actually kind of impressive. You know, when I saw the 5.4 rating, I was like, this is going to be some like Mike bullshit, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, it had better CGI than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's really not saying a lot. Aside from that, though, the filming was okay, you know, like the camera angles, and I don't fucking know how to review a movie, but it looked okay. That's literally all I gotta say. Acting, okay. Acting is the one. The problem with this movie, though, and the overall acting, is I'd say that it's the characters in the script. Okay, so this is actually jumping back to the plot. I'm doing something that reviewers don't usually do, but none of these fucking characters in the movie were actually relatable at all. In fact, the only relatable character was Sean Bean, because like Sean Bean in his other movie roles, I too was hoping for a swift death at the end of the movie. And I'm here. So, how does that make you feel? Aside from that, Mila Kunis sucked ass as usual, but she was nice to look at. And Channing Tatum, literally, and I mean, he's doing it again. He's creating these impossible beauty standards for men. Women, you're not the only one suffering, but let's take a look at this. How in the world am I supposed to get ears like that? Because clearly Mila Kunis in the movie fell for that shit. So, you know what? I'm starting to see a little teeter-totter in the respective male and female gender wars here. But you know what? I'm a movie reviewer, not a politician. So let's just jump to... shit, I'm bad at this. Overall tone of the movie. Tone. Listen, guys. I've seen a lot of movies. I'm sure you've seen a lot of movies. And I can see that this movie was just trying to set something. It was trying to be like Star Wars with Star Trek and Hunger Games. You don't fucking mix any of that shit together, okay? Why do I almost feel like I keep almost throwing up just thinking about this movie? Like, you're gonna go back and watch this, and I'd probably almost throw up 4 times. Like, I feel perfectly fine, but every time I just mention any of the words in the movie, I just start feeling fucking sick. So, please, you know what? Let's just end this shit quick. This movie was garbage, and I just honestly hope that none of you, and I mean none of you, watch this movie. Ever. Thank you very much.